It's the holiday version of the Hatfields and the McCoys, the showdown on Marcliff Way.
I saw Randy putting up a couple lights, and so I came out and put up a couple strings of lights, and he put up a couple more strings of lights, and I put up a few more, and it just kind of turned out to this.
This is friendly Yuletide competition between neighbors John Colgrove and Randy Segnar, and perhaps the biggest power drain in the Western Hemisphere.
Well, I think I got somewhere between 15 and 20,000. I lost count of them.
Somewhere around 13,000. When I take them down, I'll figure it out exactly.
We probably have at least 30 or 40 extension cords around the house.
From the basketball hoop down to the air conditioner, enough wattage to send the old meter into orbit.
I was looking at possibly buying some stock in Idaho Power.
Or perhaps some traffic lights.
You get a lot of people coming by with cameras and movie cameras.
People clap and yell Merry Christmas, and they really like it a lot.
Christmas lights, woo!
We have tour buses coming through here.
Yeah, there's a couple of scheduled tour buses that come by.
You know, I wish there was a way you could see both houses at the same time.
Well, you know, if you were in a helicopter,
it's not hard to pick them out from 2,000 feet up. John with his rooftop reindeer, and Randy.
yeah, I've played golf since I was 6 years old, and my wife came up with the idea to have a golf hole on the roof. So we went for it.
For
Oh, there's no place like home for the holidays, 'cause no matter how far away you roam.
What if a bulb goes out? What do you do then?
Panic.
And what do their wives think of them panicking up on those slippery rooftops?
They're insane.
That's nuts. He's crazy.
I was in the kitchen and heard this really loud boom.
It wasn't Santa.
No, it was him. I knew he fell, and I went out and he was hanging onto the rain gutter and the ladder at the same time.
Oh, there's no place like home for the
John took the neighborhood trophy for best display, but Randy's always planning for next Christmas when they'll light it up again to find out who's king of the kilowatts on Marcliff Way.
These days, we wouldn't need a helicopter, just send up a drone to see what it looks like from above. Okay, so maybe you recognize one of the neighbors in that story from 29 years ago, John Colgrove, the guy who won the contest. Back then, he was the Boise grocery sales manager for Albertsons. Pretty sure he's moved on from Marcliff Way, but he still works for Albertsons, and he has for the last 46 years. And since 2017, he's been the Intermountain Division president. We're hoping to find out if he still competes with his neighbors for the brightest house on the block, but we've yet to hear back.